We all strive for a sense of peace in our hectic lives, right? But it's surprising how often we end up feeling completely drained, like we're running on empty. It's not just about physical exhaustion. It's that deep emotional fatigue that sneaks up on us. Now, think about the Stoics of ancient times. They understood that true strength lies in mastering control over our internal state, not in trying to control the chaos around us. In today's fast-paced world, that wisdom is more valuable than ever. So why do we feel so drained? Because we're unknowingly making common mistakes with our energy. But don't worry. Today, we're diving deep into how to protect your energy and maintain your inner peace, no matter what life throws your way. And hey, if you find value in exploring these life-changing perspectives, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's a simple, free way to keep this wisdom flowing. Don't skip any part of this. Trust me, every piece of advice here is a step toward reclaiming your calm. The power of selective sharing. You know that feeling when you just want to share everything on your mind? Whether it's excitement about a new project or venting about a frustrating day, it feels natural to open up to friends, family, or even social media. But here's the thing, every time you share a part of your life, you're also giving away a slice of your personal energy. And not all exchanges are beneficial in the long run. The ancient Stoics emphasized discretion and mindfulness in communication. They taught that not every thought needs to be expressed, and not every emotion needs to be shared. Why? Because real power comes from inner reserve and control over one's expressions. This concept, often called right speech, isn't about withholding your truth. It's about choosing your words wisely. Ask yourself, is this necessary? Is it beneficial? Is it true? These simple questions can act as a powerful filter, helping you maintain your tranquility. In today's digital age, oversharing can leave you vulnerable to unnecessary stress. While sharing personal triumphs and struggles may invite support, it can also open the door to envy, judgment, and unsolicited advice. By choosing to share less and reflect more, you can shield yourself from unnecessary emotional strain. The energy exchange. Think about what kind of energy returns to you when you overshare. Not all of it will be positive. Every piece of personal information you put out can be misinterpreted, misused, or even manipulated. This isn't just about being cautious. It's about being strategic with your personal energy. The Stoics believe in maintaining a fortress around the mind, allowing only thoughts and expressions that align with one's core values. Adopting a Stoic approach means speaking less, but saying more. It means valuing the quality of our words over their quantity. When you do choose to share, do it with intention. Will this improve the situation? Will it contribute positively to my life and the lives of others? If the answer is uncertain, perhaps that thought is best kept within the serene sanctuary of your own mind. By practicing selective sharing, you're not just protecting your privacy and peace. You're also fostering deeper, more meaningful connections with those you trust. This creates relationships built on genuine interaction rather than superficial exchanges. The weight of emotional absorption. There's a certain warmth in being the person others turn to when they need to talk. It feels good to be trusted, to be the shoulder to lean on. But have you ever noticed how, after a long conversation meant to help a friend, you sometimes feel more drained than they do? It's as if you've taken on a piece of their emotional burden and added it to your own. While empathy is a beautiful quality, there's a fine line between feeling for someone and feeling with them, to the point where their emotional baggage becomes yours. The Stoics taught the importance of thoughtful detachment. This doesn't mean being cold or uncaring. Rather, it's about offering support without becoming overwhelmed by another person's emotions. They believed in being present and compassionate, yet grounded enough to maintain their own emotional balance. This is crucial because when we absorb the stress and struggles of others, we compromise our ability to help them effectively. Not to mention, we risk our own peace of mind. Protecting your emotional boundaries. Imagine this. Your friend is upset about a work situation and you listen, offering comfort. That's compassion. But if you carry their worry with you, dwell on it, and feel the stress as if it were your own, you're not just being compassionate. You're taking on emotional load that isn't yours to carry. This not only increases your stress levels, but also weakens your ability to manage your own challenges effectively. Practicing Stoic wisdom means recognizing what is within your control and what isn't. Your reactions, emotions, and decisions, these are within your power. Other people's feelings and life situations, those are beyond your control. When you internalize this, you can listen to and support your loved ones without making their emotional state your own. You can be a pillar of strength, not because you take on their burdens, but because you remain steady amidst them. The takeaway. So next time you feel the urge to spill your thoughts or take on someone else's worries, pause and reflect. Consider the Stoic virtue of restraint and ask yourself those key questions. Is this necessary? Is it beneficial? Is it true? By being mindful of what you share and how you engage with others' emotions, you protect your energy, preserve your peace, and cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships. This is about keeping secrets. It's about understanding the immense value of your inner world and sharing only what fosters growth, understanding, and real connection. You shoulder their burdens, not by absorbing their pain, but by offering a stable, calm presence that can be far more comforting than shared misery. Think of empathy as a filter. Let it flow freely, but don't let emotional residue stick. When you feel yourself getting too absorbed, take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself, I can care without carrying. This mantra helps maintain equilibrium, allowing you to support others without sacrificing your well-being. Setting emotional boundaries is key. It's okay to say, I care about you, but I'm not in a position to take on more stress right now. That's not selfish. It's necessary for both your health and theirs. By maintaining these boundaries, you not only protect yourself, but also model healthy emotional habits for those around you. Incorporating a bit of Stoic practice into your life doesn't mean becoming less compassionate. Rather, it means approaching interactions with balance, ensuring you remain emotionally available without becoming emotionally consumed. This way, you help others from a place of strength and stability, ultimately benefiting everyone involved. By practicing selective empathy, your relationships can become deeper and more meaningful, grounded in mutual respect rather than codependency. This shift isn't just about preserving energy. It's about enriching connections in a way that uplifts everyone, including yourself. I can care without carrying. This mantra helps maintain equilibrium, allowing you to support others without sacrificing your well-being. Setting emotional boundaries is key. It's okay to say, I care about you, but I'm not in a position to take on more stress right now. That's not selfish. It's necessary for both your health and theirs. By maintaining these boundaries, you not only protect yourself, but also model healthy emotional habits for those around you. Incorporating a bit of Stoic practice into your life doesn't mean becoming less compassionate. Rather, it means approaching interactions with balance, ensuring you remain emotionally available without becoming emotionally consumed. This way, you help others from a place of strength and stability, ultimately benefiting everyone involved. By practicing selective empathy, your relationships can become deeper and more meaningful, grounded in mutual respect rather than codependency. This shift isn't just about preserving energy. It's about enriching connections in a way that uplifts everyone, including yourself. Letting go of emotional baggage. We all carry emotional baggage, grudges, disappointments, and betrayals that linger long past their expiration date. These old wounds replay in our minds, chipping away at our peace and zest for life. But why do we hold on, and how can we truly let go? The Stoics believe that dwelling on the past is irrational because it's outside our control. Every moment spent trapped in past hurts is a moment lost, a missed opportunity to create new, positive experiences. Clinging to pain gives history the power to control your present emotions and actions. Is that a price worth paying? The Stoics practice the art of indifference, not suppression, but a conscious choice to stop giving past pain power over present. Letting go begins with recognizing that while past events were real and painful, they don't need to keep hurting you. It's a difficult shift, but also an empowering one. Forgiveness, both for others and yourself, is a powerful tool. It doesn't mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. It's a gift to yourself, a commitment to prioritize present happiness over past wounds. Stoicism teaches that this kind of forgiveness is wisdom, recognizing when something no longer serves you and choosing to release it. Reflect on what your painful experiences have taught you. How have they shaped you? Reframing them as lessons rather than burdens transforms victimhood into resilience. Instead of suffering, your story becomes one of survival and growth. Consider verbalizing your decision to let go. Share with someone you trust or write it down. Expressing it out loud or on paper reinforces your commitment to move forward. It signals to yourself and the universe that you're ready to unburden yourself. Letting go isn't an overnight process. It's a journey requiring patience, compassion, and persistence. Every small step forward is a step toward a lighter, more present, and joyful life. Embracing a Stoic mindset won't just protect your energy. It will expand your capacity to experience life fully, unanchored by past pain. So take that step. Open your arms to the present. Let the past rest. Your peace of mind is worth it. The struggle of saying no. Ever found yourself nodding along to yet another request? Your mouth saying yes automatically while your mind screams no? It's a common trap, and so easy to fall into the habit of being a yes person. Learn to say no isn't about rejecting people. It's about honoring your own limits. When you constantly say yes out of obligation or guilt, you deplete yourself, leaving little energy for what truly matters. Setting boundaries doesn't make you unkind. It makes you intentional. The key is shifting your perspective. Saying no to things that drain you is actually saying yes to your well-being. Prioritize what aligns with your values and capacity. When you do, you'll find that your yes carries more meaning, given from a place of genuine willingness rather than exhaustion. Practice small moments of assertiveness. Instead of an automatic yes, pause. Ask yourself, is this something I genuinely want to do? Do I have the bandwidth for this? If not, respond with kindness or firmness. I'd love to help, but I can't commit right now. Over time, this becomes easier and you'll notice a powerful shift. People respect the boundaries you uphold because you respect yourself first. Saying no isn't about closing doors. It's about making space for what truly matters. And in doing so, you create a life that's not just filled with obligations, but with purpose and fulfillment. It feels good to be helpful, right? We all want to be seen as reliable, the go-to person who can handle anything. But here's the thing. When you say yes to everything, you might be saying no to your own well-being. Stoicism teaches us the virtue of moderation and the importance of self-discipline. The Stoics believe that true freedom comes from living according to reason, not impulse. Let's be honest. Many of those impulsive yes responses are more about avoiding conflict or seeking approval than about making a reasoned decision. It's about feeling momentarily liked or avoiding the discomfort of letting someone down. However, Stoicism encourages us to look beyond the immediate discomfort and focus on the long-term effects of our choices. Ask yourself, is this yes going to add value to my life? Is it in line with my priorities and values? Let's dissect the implications of saying yes too often. Each yes is a slice of your time, energy, and focus. When you commit to something, you are inevitably saying no to something else. Perhaps family time, personal relaxation, or working on a passion project. Over time, these missed opportunities add up, leading to personal stagnation, strained relationships, and missed chances at happiness. Turning this around starts with recognizing your right to set boundaries. Stoicism isn't about being passive. It's about being wise in your actions and choices. Reflect on what matters most to you. Consider whether saying yes helps or hinders your path toward those values. The next time you're faced with a request, take a moment to think it over. Ask yourself, does this align with my goals? Will this drain my resources or enrich them? If the answer leans toward no, then it's okay to politely decline. Practicing the art of saying no can be transformative. It doesn't have to be harsh or confrontational. A simple, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit to this right now, maintains respect and clarity. Remember, every no is also a yes to something more important, for your life's harmony and balance. As you get better at setting boundaries, you may find that people respect your time and contributions more, not less. When you do say yes, it will carry more weight and meaning, reinforcing your reputation as someone who commits with intention. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also aligns your actions more closely with your personal philosophy. Ever caught yourself checking your phone just a little too often after posting something online, watching the likes and comments tick up? Or maybe you've changed your outfit 3 times before a social event, worried about what others might think. It's human nature to seek validation, and this desire can shape not just minor choices, but also major life paths, where we work, who we befriend, and even who we become at our core. But let's pause for a moment and ask, what cost are we paying for external validation? Stoic philosophy offers a powerful counterargument to this relentless search for approval. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-sufficiency and finding value within oneself, rather than in the opinions of others. The Stoics believe that true contentment comes from living in alignment with our values and reason, independent of praise or criticism. They argue that the more we depend on others for our self-esteem, the less free we truly are, entrapped by the shifting sands of public opinion. Consider how much emotional energy we invest in anticipating how others might perceive us. This investment often comes at the expense of our authentic selves. Each time we choose a path or response, primarily for approval, we stray a little further from our true selves. The Stoics would advise us to redirect that energy. Instead of worrying about others' opinions, focus on our own moral and ethical compass. This shift begins with a simple yet profound question. Am I living for myself or for the approval of others? Reflecting on this can clarify whether our actions genuinely align with our personal beliefs or are merely performed for an audience. This isn't about becoming indifferent to others, but about fortifying our sense of self. We can remain open to feedback without allowing our self-worth to be held hostage by it. Breaking free from the need for external validation allows us to pursue what genuinely fulfills us, not just what looks good in the eyes of others. It means making choices that resonate with our deepest values, even if they aren't the most popular or understood. The Stoic pursuit of authenticity involves embracing one's path with courage and integrity, confident that the only approval truly needed is one's own. Moreover, when we stop seeking external validation, we begin to attract people and opportunities that align with our true selves. Relationships become more straightforward and meaningful when they are based on genuine mutual respect, rather than superficial approval. Opportunities that align with our true talents and passions naturally follow, leading to a more fulfilling career and personal life. To cultivate Stoic resilience against the need for approval, practice daily self-reflection. Ask yourself, did I live today in a way that I respect? This self-reflection fosters an inner validation that is far more stable and satisfying than any external accolade ever could be. It shifts the focus from proving oneself to others to proving oneself to oneself. Thank you for tuning in and being part of our Stoic Mindset Mastery community. Remember, the journey to self-mastery is ongoing, and every step you take moves you toward a more resilient, authentic life. If you want to deepen your understanding and practice, check out one of the suggested videos on the screen. Dive in, continue your journey, and let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and know that you are not alone on this path. Thank you